Hey everyone, it's your girl Anissa and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a requested video from my own cousin. Yay, family. And she wrote a comment on my last video that read, "Hey Anissa, I would like to see quick makeup tips for those who don't have time in the morning like me." I feel you, because honestly, I do not always spend like an hour getting ready. My routine for hair and makeup all has to total about 30 minutes because that's about as much patience as I have before my cup of coffee in the morning. So I'm going to do a talk through, and within the tutorial I'm going to show you little time saving tips for makeup application products to use and how to use them. So let's get started with the tutorial. I hope you enjoy it. First thing, I start off with a clean face, and then I'm going to use my Renewed Hope in a Jar by Philosophy. There are many great moisturizers out there. This one happens to work really well for me. It is a little bit more on the pricey high-end side, but you know, sometimes I like to invest a little bit more into certain products, and skincare has been one of them. And then I'm going to actually go ahead and mix that with two things, so it's a little bit of a time saver. I'm going to mix it with a bit of my primer from MAC, the one that I always use, and also my NARS Skin Illuminator, because to me it just kind of makes my face already start having a nice radiant glow. I'm getting down kind of to the last bit. So I literally take about this much and put on the back of my hand, probably like a little bit more. I do usually one pump of my primer, like so. You really don't need that much. And the same thing, like a little drop of the Skin Illuminator. That whole combination is going to moisturize and prep your skin all in one. And I mix it on the back of my hand, and I just dab it on and start rubbing it in. And honestly, little skin hacks like this will get you through everything a lot quicker versus worrying step by step. Okay, so now your skin is primed and moisturized. So yay, we're ready to move on to the next step. And I'm actually going to do some very light concealing underneath my eyes. So I use the Sephora concealer, and this is a medium tan. It's a very minimum product. It's about that much on my finger, and I'm just going to apply it. And I just do like a finger application, because in the morning you don't have enough time to really fool around with major tools. The next step, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. For me, this is the most time-saving tool when it comes to applying foundation. And I'm going to take my favorite new foundation, which is my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless foundation in the color Cadiz. This is medium to full coverage and is easily buildable, but again, you don't need a lot of product, so you're going to get that all-over flawless look with minimum effort. I take about 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and then I start dabbing it around my face. And then I bounce the foundation around with the beauty blender. Don't forget to blend on your neck. Okay, so now this is to my liking, and we're ready to go ahead and brush up the eyebrows. If you want to see my full brow routine, I'll link that down below, but this is really what I do on an everyday basis. I just take a spoolie and I brush all the hairs up so it can kind of start filling in the sparseness, getting everything even. I just take a quick brow primer and run it through my brow hairs, especially up front because they're longer and I want to hold them in place. Just because I'm really OCD, I'll brush through again. And what I use is just the Anastasia the Dipbrow pomade. I never really stray away from this product. I like the consistency. If you're looking for something a little bit more time time saving. Maybe a pencil will be the best bet, but I'm pretty quick with this. Pretty much, I will always, if I'm in a rush, it really doesn't even matter, I will spend more time on my brows, because to me that pulls the face all together, and that changes it tons and tons and tons. Okay, so moving on. So I usually, on an everyday basis, I do not wear eyeshadow, but if you want your eyes just to look a little bit more alive, again, you can use the NARS Skin Illuminator and just use it to highlight areas of your eyes. So to do this, I'd literally just use finger application and a little small dab, and I'll go right under the brow bone and on the center of the lids. So take a little excess if you have it there and just do it on the lids. Okay, so this is the Skin Illuminator on the eyelid, and I just really do it right underneath the brow just to give it a little bit of lift, a little bit of highlight without forcing it too much. And then moving along, just to keep the eyes looking bright, I always use my NYX Wonder Pencil and just do it on my waterline. So just for everyday contour that's super easy to do, anyone can do it, I like to use a bronzer. I'm using the Christian Dior bronzer. I'll link the color exactly below because I do not have it, and a big huge fan brush, which I have mine from BH Cosmetics. And I'll just start by shading my forehead area. You can lightly dust it. You do not have to be perfect with this. And bronzer is a little bit more forgiving versus compared to like the usual contour I use, which is my Anastasia one. So next, to warm up my cheeks, I'm just going to use a great universal color. A good one I like is the NARS Orgasm Blush. And I just use a little tiny kabuki brush. This fits into any makeup bag really great too. And I just smile and dab. When you just stipple on the color versus swipe, it will save you a lot more time because you're directly pressing the product into the skin where you want it. So we're going to finish defining the eye by making sure our eyelashes stand out with a great exaggerating mascara, which for me is this Smashbox Full Exposure. It's my go-to. I'm going to quickly curl. And lastly, we're going to do our lips. I like a very natural looking lip for every day. I am going to be using the Bobbi Brown Art Stick in Rose Brown. This product has really good pigment and lots of moisture and a very easy application to keep definition. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more fun with me playing around in makeup. I do want to know which video you want to see next. We can either do A, celebrity inspired makeup look, or B, we can go ahead and pick my brain and find out more about my favorite drugstore lipsticks that you can get for a fraction of the cost of name brand makeup. So let me know in the comments below and I will get that video uploaded for you. Until next time, enjoy, stay blessed, and be safe.